Hello. I'm in a skirt. I'm in a summery outfit because it's 26 degrees there being outside and 26 degrees Celsius, so I don't know how much it does in Fahrenheit because I'm not American, I'm not a freak, so I'm not using Fahrenheit. It's 26 Celsius and it's too hot for May. But it's okay, I can make peace with that. Not with my dreads. I'm going to remove them as soon as I stop filming because it's just too hot to be wearing 2 kilograms of threads of wool on my head right now. I will put them back in Wednesday or Thursday, which is when the rainstorms are coming in and the temperature should lower to a more acceptable level. Which is great because I don't like being hot. I had a frustrating day. I wanted to fix my computer, but the micro screwdrivers that I had were not micro enough, which means that I didn't have the size necessary to open up my computer, which sucked. And also I wanted to open up my dehydrator to fix it because the fan is not working anymore, which makes it pretty much useless. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna undo the screw and see what's inside, you know. And those fuckers put 3 screws with like a triangle head, which no one has a screwdriver like that. Only them, they do that, so I can't open it and I can't fix it. That is so fucked up and so mean and so capitalist. I am infuriated. It's awful. But there's very little I can do about it, so I'm down a dehydrator, which sucks. Because I cannot use it to dry out my tea ingredients, which, let's be honest, I kinda gave up on the tea some time ago, but still it's very annoying that I can't do that anymore. That's frustrating. So I was frustrated because of the computer and the dehydrator, so I decided that fuck it, since I can do those 2 items on my to-do list today, I'm gonna set up my hammock. And I did. So I'm gonna remove those dreads, wash up, and then lay down in my hammock for a few hours just to forget that the world exists. And that's gonna be nice. I didn't want to do the hammock as long as I didn't do the bed, but the bed is not doing, and it may take me a month to even start working on it because I'm not motivated. And recently my back has been hurting pretty bad, so I'm not doing it, and it's really, really beautiful weather outside and I want to have my hammock, so I'll improvise whenever I actually want to do that bed. I will just find a way to make it work. Despite having the hammock, I'm sure it's not going to be that big a problem, it's just, you know, okay. So now I have the hammock. That's a thing that is settled. It's going to be better now. So, pretty good week, I guess. Not too bad, I guess. On Sunday I did nothing. I rested because I needed it so bad. I did nothing. And that was great because I was so fucked up. Like, to be honest, it was worse than that. It was, I woke up around 2 AM. There was a live stream. I watched the live stream. Half an hour after the live stream was ended, I decided, fuck it, I'm going back to bed. I went back to bed for 8 hours more. And then I woke up and I was like, yeah, it would be nice to stay awake a good number of hours this time so you can actually try to have a normal, healthy sleep schedule somehow in the mix. So I stayed awake, and to do that that, I read a fic. And I didn't want to stop until I finished the fic, and it was a very long fic, and then it ended up staying awake for like 30 hours, so like all of Monday went away with it, so Sunday and Monday were just a big blob of sleeping and reading a fic. It was great, but it did not help on my sleep schedule at all. But I'm back on track, and I sleep at night and I live in the day, and it's pretty nice. So not everything is wasted. Then on Tuesday I was a little more productive. I don't know. Yeah. I did the dishes, which was nice. I gardened because I was like, Monday night I was like, tomorrow you wake up, you actually do something. So I did the garden, and it's all set up. I water it regularly because it's like 26 degrees and the sun is burning. So all of my delicate little things that I just planted need a regular water. So despite it not being great for the environment, I water my garden every day. And I bought the new battery for my computer that I can't install, but I still bought it. So, you know, it's something. It only cost me $30 with shipping, which was a relief. It's good news. I was really fearing that it was going to be more since my computer is very old, but it's only $30, so it's great. I did have to buy a new set of screwdrivers, which was 10 more bucks, which really sucks. But I don't have many choices, so I'll deal with it. So that's fine. And that's pretty much my Monday. And on Tuesday I crocheted, and I finally did some archery, and it was fun. And I still have my target here because I want to do it twice next week. I wanted to do it twice this week. I didn't because making it work with my courtyard, people are always parking in the corners, so since I want to shoot corner to corner, it's a real pain in the ass to find a place to do it when everybody parks in the corners. There are empty spaces everywhere except that one neighbor that always put his car where I usually put my target. This time I put my target where my neighbor that I like parks her car because she was off because her mother died and she was with her father or whatever. So her car wasn't there, so I put my target there. And then this weekend I couldn't do it because her boyfriend came and put his car there instead. So that corner is off too, which is just great. So yeah, I'm honestly tempted to just put the target right there, like where I park my car. It's pretty scary because I have like all of my glasses and windows and stuff that I could break, so I don't particularly like the idea, but I might be just annoyed enough to do it at that point. So yeah, and I finished fussing with my garden, and it looks nice. I like it, and I really hope I'm gonna get stuff to eat out of it this summer and fall. That would be nice. Then on Thursday I half dealt with some administrative stuff with my health insurance stuff. It's scary because 2 weeks ago around there I think I did something about it, but I completely forgot what I did. I think I was manic that day, and so I think I half-assed what I was supposed to do and I forgot all about it, and now I have no idea where I stand with the health insurance thing. So I cancelled the insurance that I pay, really crossing my finger that the one that I won't have to pay is working because I needed to pay for my meds. So it's gonna be a journey, that since I don't know what's going on, I just take an appointment and it's only on the 14th. So until then I don't have any health insurance, so that's gonna be fun. Well, in theory I don't have it because I send the one I'm paying a mail to tell them that I'm stopping the contract, but they haven't actually told me they were stopping the contract yet. So for now I have one, but I'm not supposed to, you know, normal stuff. I went to the turtle club and I crocheted it some more and did some laundry, and I had to deal with crap. My new toilet that the landlord installed is not working properly. And you know, all those little annoying little problems are all things that could be solved if I was just not poor. And it really sucks that I have to deal with all that crap. And yeah, I really wish I had my own house a lot lately, because if I had my own house I would just pay someone to do it properly and then not think about it for 10 years because it works. But no, they pulled that kind of crap. They made it awful. And I have stuff that don't work around the apartment, and it's not the apartment that I would have wanted. If it was mine, it would have been done better, you know. And I really want a house that is big and I have space to do everything, and I don't have to purge stuff just because I don't have the space for them. And I don't want to have to choose. I just want to be rich sometimes, and it really sucks that I will never have a house that's mine, especially since what I want is a townhouse, because I'm a town person, I'm a city person, and I just want a big house in a town, in this town preferably, because I really like this one. But no, it's not working. It's never gonna work because I'm never gonna be that rich, and I'm never gonna be able to afford that, and it's just really gonna suck. So yeah, it really sucks, but I don't have an option, and I'm pretty depressed about not having my own house, to be honest. It just really sucks. I just really wish I could just have a house, you know? Have my own house, make my own decisions, not pull out the kind of crap my landlords are pulling all the time. But yeah, I'm gonna have to adapt and accept that that's something I can have. So yeah. Moving on, yesterday, I dealt with more laundry, but I spent all of the day crocheting. Why am I crocheting that much? Because I decided that this month was going to be the month where I finished the fucking curse doll, because I'm not doing that again. I'm sick of them, and if I didn't put a deadline on it and say this is over, I'm not doing that after May, it worked. So I crocheted a lot yesterday, a lot today. Today I finished. It was more of the assembly and doing the antlers, and I finished it, and it is so worth it to know that I'm never going to have to crochet a doll anymore again. And look at them, they're finished. They look fine. They don't look great, but they look fine. Here is Spiky Dick, because they have names, of course. Spiky Dick, because it is all itchy and scratchy and green. And I'm going to put in the package a little ball in case they need to make reparations, and I'm not going to use that yarn ever again, so may I at least go with the one that they need. And I also made a little keychain, because I was feeling that, because this one is very itchy, so it's not a great plushie. So I used a very soft green yarn, the one I used for my top, to make a little keychain. So that's gonna be the little extra that I put in them, and both of them have little antlers. So yeah, that's half of it. And for the blue one, here it is. And the dick is so big that it actually covers his face, which is not so bad because its face is pretty ugly, so it's not a bad thing. I actually inverted, I think, the legs and arm here, whatever, that's life. And since my client is a trans man, I decided to make them a little extra package. I thought it was going to be fun. I really wish they're gonna use it. It'll be so fun. So that's their little extra. So I have 3 dicks and 3 antlers. And again, they're gonna have a little bowl. And I love them because they're finished. I hated them as long as they were not done, but I'm so glad they're done, and I think they're really funny. I still like the concept of the cursed dolls. They just make me happy. Not making them, I hate making balls. And there are so many balls in this thing. I have 6, 7, 8. 8 balls to make, and they are so hard to make. I hate that. So yeah, they're done. Bye bye. I'm going to send them next week. I'm very happy they're done. I can move on. I think my next crochet project is going to be one of the umbrellas. I'm actually super excited about that. It's going to be very complicated, but it's still going to be very interesting. And again, I did the homework. I tried to change the battery, and I ate some dragon fruit because I was frustrated and I had it and I didn't want to waste it. So I took some of the seeds and planted them because 2 of the varieties of seeds that I bought did not work out. They just didn't grow at all. They didn't sprout at all. So I actually bought it for the seeds. So I planted them and I ate the dragon fruit, and I waited today because I thought I was going to fix my dehydrator because I wanted to dry out the skins to make tea again, and instead I put them in the little plates that I had, and I just put it outside and pray. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's what I did today and this week. I'm so glad those fucking dolls are done. I can move on. Tomorrow I have to clean. It's such a mess. There are dead insects everywhere. It's gross. I didn't clean the bathroom since they did all of that crap upstairs with the toilet, so it really needs to clean up. But like, my back is going to kill me, but it's going to be worth it because it's really a mess. I also want to make cake. I can't do chocolate cake because I'm running out of chocolate and I can't afford food. I can't afford to go buy more food right now, so I'm going to have to make cake without it. I'm going to defrost all of the frostings and buttercreams that I have in the freezer and use it to make a cake. It's gonna be a plain vanilla cake. I'm not very good at those, but I love that. It's gonna be okay. And I may or may not go to my friend's country house on Tuesday, so that's another thing for next week. And I'd like to go to the Tower Club on Thursday and again on Friday. So there isn't at the usual place on Friday, but there is on Friday at the place where I used to go to the Mahjong. There is actually Mahjong, and look at that. It's not even going to be that Friday. Anyway, I'm going to do that. That's next week. I'll see you next week. Bloody hell.